Yo, what is up? My name is Sarah Newman and this is my first ever YouTube video. Today I'm going to be doing some makeup, but I do want this channel to be like a bunch of different things. Things that I'm interested in general, so like mental health, maybe like some book reviews. I don't know. What sounds interesting to you? Today, the reason I wanted to start filming this video is because I just got this in the mail. It's a makeup sponge. It's like a velvety finish. I'll definitely put it in the, down in the box, what it's called and how much it is. I think it was only like $6, but I used a discount code, so a little cheaper, which is nice. But it's supposed to give you like a really velvety like finish and not supposed to soak up as much product, and you can use it wet or dry. I'm using it wet today because I want to see how it is for like just a general finish. So yeah, we're gonna jump right into this. All right, we're gonna start with this primer by e.l.f. It is the Poreless Face Primer. I'm just gonna do like a little squirt and a half. Put it here, there. I've already moisturized my face. I use the Farsali Rose Gold Elixir. There you go. There's a shine from my lights, but. So we're gonna go in with the Superstay Full Coverage by Maybelline, and I'm gonna use 120 and 110. I'm gonna mix them together because I'm somewhere in between. Well, it's definitely like going on super full coverage. I don't know if it's just because that's the, the makeup, but I definitely think it's going on like a little better than it normally does for me. All right, so that is this all finished up, and it definitely looks, like it's covering very evenly. Doesn't look patchy at all to me. It looks really good so far, and it looks like it didn't even soak up all the product. Like, you can see it's just like sitting on top, which is cool. Definitely helps you save a lot of product. All right, so now I'm gonna move on to a little contour. Go in with this end. All right, so that's the contour all finished up, and I basically used this end the entire time, and then I went in with like the side of this just to do my nose. Now we're gonna jump into some concealer. I'm gonna start with my Tarte Creaseless Concealer. This is in 10N Fair. All right, and I'm gonna go in with this part of this again. There we go. It's just, I think it looks pretty, really pretty actually, with that creaseless concealer. Normally I have to mix it with my Shape Tape, but I did not have to do that this time, which is nice. So now I'm gonna move on to a little powder. I'm gonna use my little mini Laura Mercier. I'm still gonna go back in with this. Now I'm going to grab this really fluffy brush from Tarte and grab a little more of that setting powder and just put that on the rest of my face, but not as like baking it, just enough to set it. And now I'm going to move on to eyes while I'm waiting on that, and since it's fall right now, I figured I'd do a little orange, little fall colors. We're going to start with this Sweet Peach palette by Too Faced. I'm gonna go in with Peaches and Cream, because it's a really nice base color for me. gonna grab my Back to Brazil palette. I'm gonna go in with this bright orange color right there. All right, now that we have that set up, I'm gonna go in with this darker orange. Ooh, this darker orange, but I'm gonna use a different brush. Now I'm gonna go back in with this and just buff all of that up. All done with that chunk. And I want this to be more of like a smoky eye look. So I'm gonna bring it a little darker when we go down. I'm gonna grab this burnt orangey color right here. I think it's a Hunt's. All right, so now we're gonna move in with a little darker color and go right in the outer corner. I'm gonna go in with Jack's right there. Alright, so yeah, that's looking a little weird, but we're gonna go back in with that fluffy blending brush that we were using. This one right here to be exact. Now I'm gonna go in with this brush right here. I'm gonna dip back into that peaches and cream color. I'm just gonna start blending that up right up here to soften that. All right, that is all done. And now I'm gonna move on to a little upper highlight slash inner corner highlight. All right, this is my Morphe M330. I'm gonna go in with Nectar. And I'm just gonna place that right up at the top. All right, there we go. And now I'm gonna move on to a bronzing blush highlighter. For my bronzer, I'm gonna go in with this MAC bronzing powder. This is in just matte bronze. All right, now I'm gonna move on to blush. I'm gonna use Risque by Tarte. We're gonna go in with a little translucent powder. Just go over that. Just lighten that up a little bit. All right, so now we're gonna move on to highlighter. I'm gonna use this one by Becca. It is Champagne Pop. I'm gonna use this highlighting brush, this nice fan brush. It's a Sephora Pro Fan 65. Lovely. Now we're gonna move on to a little setting spray, the NYX Dewy Finish. And then we're gonna jump onto brows while that's drying. So I'm gonna move on with my, looks like a L'Oreal Blonde pencil. I'm gonna move on to some brow mascara. This is Blonde by Maybelline. Alright, and there we go with the brows. And so now we're just gonna move on with some eyeliner, mascara, lipstick, and then we'll be all done. So for eyeliner, I like to do this in a couple steps. So I'm gonna start with this Maybelline Master Precise in black. Alright, so next step for my eyeliner, I'm gonna go in with Dark Matter from the Melt Stack. And I like to put this over this just to make it darker and look better, and set it. Make sure you're really careful because it is a powder and it will fall. Alright, so that's it for eyeliner. And now, I'm gonna move on to a little mascara. Actually, I'm gonna line my upper line with black eyeliner. Alright, now mascara. I'm gonna use this Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. Now while that's drying a little bit, I'm gonna move on to lips, and then I'll do my bottom lashes and then a second coat on my top lashes. I'm gonna go in with Tar Pit by Smashbox, because it's Halloween, so we have to do black and orange, of course. There we go with that. Now I'm gonna move on to more of the mascara. All right, and now we are all done. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you enjoy what's to come in the future. So I guess I have to say that thing that people on YouTube say. Go ahead and like and subscribe, and I hope you have the most wonderful day.